Abiba was founded by a group of people who have had interest in telecom. So we've been in the telecom either as practitioners, senior management, or as investors. So we knew the industry pretty well. We also knew that there's a lot of data being generated in telcos, and the volume of data is only growing, with time. But as telco practitioners, we were finding it difficult to get insights when we were in operating roles. Insights backed by data. So we oftentimes had to struggle to get reports, get analysis on time, on demand. A lot of it was technology driven, which was not exactly comfortable to business users. So we thought that there is a certain value we could bring by focusing on how to transform the data which is there in the operators, in the telcos, into meaningful insights which the business teams and decision makers are comfortable with. And in the larger context of that, we felt that a product approach is something we should explore. It would be IP creation, but it would also help us to use our expertise and bring the best of technology and domain and package it in a manner which appeals to the decision makers. As a startup, with limited resources, we had to take a call in terms of, do we work on all of our offerings at the same time, or how do we time it? So what we did is, based on our assessment of the market, we thought that many of the customers in the markets we were focusing on, which are primarily emerging markets, were more ready for the BI solution than for the advanced analytics offering. So we initially, rolled out the BI offering, and in the last 2 quarters, we have released our social network analytics solution, which is again under the Champion umbrella. We think that's going to be a huge growth vehicle in the future as social mobility start converging, and leads to a lot of big data available which needs analytics. Try and make the solution more pre-built, more ready for deployment. Package it in a manner wherein it addresses most of the customer needs. And since we are focused on the telecom vertical, which we know very well, we have been able to achieve it over time. The second is the team which we have built. In fact, over the last 2 years, if you look at it, from handling 2 projects at a time to doing about close to 10 projects last year, our manpower has gone up by hardly about 10%. So I think the scalability, I think up to the next level of scaling up, which we see for the next 12 to 18 months, this model would work. Beyond which we will again have to relook at it and try and see, how do we divide the teams. When you look at the ecosystem, I think the key stakeholders, as I say, are one is obviously the investors. Two is the team, which is ready to work in a startup environment, and three is the external ecosystem in terms of partners or customers who are willing to work with startups. As far as Abiba is concerned, I think we're pretty lucky in terms of the original investor team, being able to take us through the subsequent rounds of funding till today. As regards teams, it's been a challenge. I think unlike Silicon Valley, where people look at working in a startup as a big as a part of their life, as part of their journey, I think there's still a preference for big brands in India. So I think it is certainly not been easy to attract the people we need all the time. As far as the channel and customer ecosystem is concerned, yes, it's been a struggle, it's been a challenge to convince customers to give us an opportunity, convince partners to work with us. But yeah, I think we had our learnings, and where we are today, I think it's been in a much better position in terms of that part also. I think, yeah, so where we are today is largely because of the first big break which we got. that's about 3 years back, with a large telecom group which is active in the Middle East and Africa geography. So we have been working with that group through one of our partners for a while, and we explored. We have done 2 pilots, 3 pilots in different areas, and I think we kept trying to find a fit, because that group had a number of IT solutions, had a number of vendors. So the challenge was to identify a particular kind of an offering or a gap in their existing solutions, where as ABIBA we could add value, and that took a little bit of exploration. There was a great deal of understanding and cooperation and support from both the partner and from the customer. And when we were given an opportunity finally, to demonstrate our capabilities, I think there was one particular window where we had about 4 to 6 weeks, in which time we had to get back with a prototype with customer data. It was a very tight timeline for us, but we knew that it was a kind of a big break, and in that 4 to 6 weeks we literally burned the midnight oil, put all the resources we had on it, we focused on that, and showed the prototype which was accepted. As a startup, one of the things which maybe I personally believe and we're able to bring in is feet on the ground. We think it is much better to grow steadily than aim for kind of abnormal growth in the early stages. We also come from a finance background, and I'm very convinced that cash is critical. So you have to be conscious of the amount of cash you are burning out and what you are bringing into the company. So I think focusing on the basics in terms of efficiency, utilization, and having a fairly kind of stripped down organization setup. Though we have a defined kind of working hours, people do come in early, leave early, or come in late as per their convenience. We are okay with work from home. It is not actively kind of promoted, but any day anybody wants to work out of home, we are okay with that. We keep moving people across project teams to get an exposure to a wide range of projects and work environments, and give them the space and the freedom to go ahead and do anything which involves employees, because it's a fairly young team, and hence some of us are probably a little old to relate very well to them, so we are happy when on their own they take the initiative and do that.